The Barama part is composed by the 5th Sikh Guru Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, and he takes us through the 12 months of the Indian calendar and personifies the soul, the Atman, as a bride that has been separated from her Lord, from her husband, from her spouse, which is the Prabhu, the Nirankar, the God, the Brahman, and how during each of these 12 months you can make efforts for the separated soul to reunite with the Lord Almighty, with the Prabhu, with the Nirankar. And then he takes us through the 12 months, and finally there is an epilogue which re-emphasizes that if there is the grace of God, then each and every Muhurat, day and month is Shubh. Let's see what this month holds for us in the words of Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. ਕੱਤਕ ਦਾ ਮਹੀਨਾ ਕਾਰਤਿਕ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨੇ, this starts from middle of October to middle of November, pleasant, slightly cool month. And let us see what Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj talks about the month of Kattak. Kattak karam kamavane, dos na kahu jog, Parmeswar te ਭੁੱਲਿਆਂ Vyapan sabbe rog. It is the duty of man in this world to log in positive karmas, and more so during the month of Kartik or Kattak, because what is happening to you is a result of your past karmas. You better log in some positive karmas, and you cannot blame anyone else. Dos na kahu jog, you cannot blame anyone else. Whatever is happening to you is happening on account of the karmas past. And now here's your chance in the month of Kattak to log in some positive karmas. And Parmeswar ke ਭੁੱਲਿਆਂ Vyapan sabbe rog. Now if you forget, detach yourself, do not think about the Lord, the God, the Parmeshwar, the Brahman, the Nirankar, then what happens? What are the consequences that will be visited upon you? Vyapan sabbe rog. Thou shalt be afflicted by all ailments and diseases, whether they are mental, physical, economic. So therefore, in the month of Kartik, it's a golden opportunity to log in positive karmas and avoid all the negativity by remaining focused on to the Lord. Vemukh hoye Ram te laggan janam viyog, खिन में कौड़े हो गए जितड़े माया पोग. Mukh when you face, Bemukh when you turn away from Ram, the Lord, the God personified as Lord Ram. When you turn away from God, when you detach yourself, you do not focus on, do not concentrate, meditate, contemplate upon God, the Nirankar. Laggan janam viyog, thou shalt not be able to meet the Lord in thousands, lakhs of rebirths and reincarnations. You will be separated from Him. Laggan janam viyog, because the whole idea of this human birth is to merge ultimately with the Lord, the God. And if you waste that by turning away from Ram, then the consequences are very clear. Laggan janam viyog, for thousands and thousands and lakhs of births and rebirths, you will be separated. Viyog. Khin mein kaude ho gaye jitde maya pog. And you think that these are sweet players, the worldly players, everything you have, with the riches, the dishes, the spouses, the women, whatever. But once you turn away from God and time comes to depart, these all sweet things will turn bitter. And therefore, kineme, it will not take even a moment for these sweet worldly players to become absolutely bitter. But then it will be too late. So therefore, O mortal, in this month of Kartik, please do not turn away from the Lord Almighty. Therefore, focus on Him, contemplate on Him, and do not be meshed and enmeshed in the worldly players, because they, if you turn away from the Lord, will in a moment turn bitter, and then all you will have is the regret that I wasted this precious human birth. विच न कोई कर सके किस थे रोवे रोज कीता कुछ ना होइए लिखिया तुर संजोग. And if you miss this opportunity of contemplating on the Lord in this birth, then who will be there to intermediate? Vich na koi kar sake. Who will come and be your guide to then merge you with the Lord Almighty, the Nirankar? Kis the rove roj? Even if, with who will you go and cry on a daily basis? Oh, please, please. Because you yourself are not focused in contemplating on the Lord. And then, even if you cry, you want to cry, there will be no one for you to cry. Kita kuch na hove likhya tur sanjog. Then senseless activity and action will not lead you anywhere. Those frantic type of things to clutch the shadows. Kita kuch na hove likhya tur sanjog, because what is happening is all the old karmic credits that you've logged in for yourself. And here in the month of Kartik, you had this golden opportunity to log in more, but you wasted. And therefore the consequences are very clear, that no one will be then able to guide and intermediate your union with the Lord. Even if you cry on a daily basis, because you didn't have enough positive karmic credits and you did not bother to do any positive karma during this month. And therefore, you wasted this opportunity. वड भागी मेरा प्रभ मिले ता उतरे सब वियोग नानक को प्रभ राख ले मेरे साहेब बंदी मोच. Vod Pagi Mera Prabh Mile, it is with my immense good fortune that I would be able to connect and commune with the Lord Almighty, with the Parmeshwar, with the Nirankar. Ta utre sab viyog, all that separation from the millions of births and rebirths, where your soul, your Atman, has been separated from the Paramatma. How? If you are immensely fortunate with the grace of the God Himself, Vadapagi Mera Prabh Mile, that is how you unite with His grace. You unite with the Lord Almighty, and all the separation, the viyog, that then ends. Nanak ko prabh rakh le mere sahib bandi moj. Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, speaking as the fifth Nanak, saying, Nanak ko prabh rakh le, oh save me, my Lord, my God, mere sahib bandi moj. जैसे संकट मोचन होता है, संकट ट्रबल्स को ख़त्म करता है, इसी तरह प्रभ राख ले मेरे साहेब बंदी मोच. बंदी, बंधन, attachments and bondages with the worldly things. Oh Lord, save me from these worldly attachments so that I am able to merge with you in this human birth, in the month of Kartik. कत्तक होवे साध संग बिन से सबे सोच. And that is how Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji then concludes this set of verses dedicated to the month of Kattak. Kattak hove sadh sang. So, what is the best? If you spend time contemplating on the Lord in the company of the holy saints, the true holy saints who are also trying the similar endeavor. So, therefore, sadh sang, sat sang, sunyo mere mita mehma sadhuon de sang di. So, there is a lot to be said in favor of the company of the holy men who are also contemplating upon the Lord. So, kattak hove sadh sang, bin se sabbe soch. Now, soch is thought. All the useless and worthless thoughts and worries which come into your mind whenever you're contemplating on the God, taking you away from that path of contemplation. Bin se, you are separated from them, they die, they attenuate. Those useless and worthless thoughts and worries, they simply vanish in the month of Kartik when you join the company of the holy sadhus who are also contemplating on the Lord Almighty. And this is how Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj concludes these verses in the Bara Mahapat for the month of Kattak. There is an epilogue to the Bara Mahapat, and Sahib Shri Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj really re-emphasizes, which is the basic core Sikh belief, that each and every moment can be a holy and a pious moment, a Shubh Muhurat, if the grace of God is there. So therefore, while he takes you through the 12 months, he concludes with the epilogue. And what is the final line, what is the final verse of that epilogue? Maha Divas Murat Pale Jisko Nadar Kare Nanak Mange Darsdan Kirpa Karo Hare. Maha Divas Murat, months, days, muhurats, those fleeting moments are all pale. Jiste nadar kare, if the grace of the God is there, then there are no Shubh and Ashubh Muhurats. Every Muhurat, every moment, every kin, every month, every day is Shubh. And finally, he concludes the prayer, Nanak Mange Darsdan Kirpa Karo Hare. He really wants darsdan, he wants to be face to face, to actually see, perceive, partak dekhna chaਹੁੰਦੇ ਨੇ. Kirpa karo hare, with the grace only of the God. ਜੇ ਹਰੀ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਹੋਗੀ, only then you will be able to see. But this concluding line really re-emphasizes that do your duty, log in good karmas, contemplate upon the Lord in all of the 12 months. But remember, each and every moment is Shubh, provided the grace of God is there. So, ਮੈਂ ਬੜੇ ਸਿਨਮਰ ਤੇ ਨਮਾਣੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਸਿੱਖ ਦੇ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਪੰਕਤੀਆਂ ਦਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਤੇ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਧਿਐਨ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਅਨੇਕਾਂ ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਹੋ ਗਈਆਂ ਹੋਣਗੀਆਂ, ਬੱਚੇ ਜਾਣ ਕੇ ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨਾ, ਔਰ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੋਂ ਸ਼ੁੱਧ ਤੇ ਸਪਸ਼ਟ ਬਾਣੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਨ ਸੁਣਨ ਦਾ ਬਲ ਬਖਸ਼ਣਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।